My daughter would be thinking I'd be screeching at her, and her stress level would go way up. Hey, nothing to screech about outside. It's getting nicer.
Yes, it is. You observed very astutely.
Thank you. Weather window.
It comes in handy, doesn't it? The sunshine is breaking out, and we have a much better finish to the day shaping up as to the start. It was kind of a slow start, but we're going to get there this afternoon. Hey, you know, I don't want to let this picture pass us by this week. This actually happened last weekend due to those strong winds, but Brian Newman sent this really neat photo in by Woodlawn Beach. And this is just a perfect example how here in Western New York we make do with what we have to work with. Hey, look at that. Somebody's out there on a surfboard last weekend at Woodlawn Beach with those waves really ripping in along the lakeshore there. Kind of a neat picture with the wind turbines in the background there. Hey, let's take a peek at the satellite radar picture at noontime. We've got some good stuff heading our way this afternoon. We did have some rain across the area this morning, mainly south of the Buffalo area, but look at this. Clear skies out to the west, and that's the stuff that's going to be building in here for this afternoon. And we have a pretty ship-shape weekend heading our way as compared to last weekend. Everything's relative when it comes to the weather, right? Taking you outside. Here's the weather cam view, the NITEC cam up on the 290 right now, and you can see in the last few frames here definitely more sunshine starting to break out, and that's going to be the case at least for the afternoon hours, shaping up pretty nicely out there. Stepping you through this Friday afternoon, say goodbye to the rain. In fact, it came down rather heavily for a period down here along the Pennsylvania line earlier this morning, some thunderstorms as well. All of that's by the boards now, and the clouds are starting to break up across the area with a decent amount of sunshine on tap for the afternoon. I think the clouds are going to fill in again tonight. If you go out in the town this evening, no major weather hassles, partly cloudy skies initially this evening, but clouds will tend to increase again for the overnight period, becoming mostly cloudy for a while, and we'll probably begin Saturday that way with a fair amount of clouds around, but these clouds will thin as we work through the day, and it turns out to be a pretty pleasant Saturday, at least partly sunny for the afternoon, and the temperatures in the upper 50s, lower 60s. On Sunday, bright sunshine across the Niagara frontier, some puffy fair weather cumulus clouds will mix in across the higher terrain south and east during the afternoon, and temperatures perking up a little bit more so to wrap up the weekend, edging up into the mid to upper 60s. So overall, pretty nice package put together here for Saturday and Sunday. The current temperatures across the area right now running from 66 at Niagara Falls. We have a 61 here at Buffalo. Pair of sixes down the road here at Jamestown, and a 67 at Wellsville, 63 over the border at Bradford, PA. And as we check your almanac for this afternoon, the sunset time that's coming up at 8:31. Water temperature 48 degrees off Buffalo and 45 off Rochester. We've kind of put the brakes on the warming of the waterways this week, at least the past few days, with more cloud cover around. As we check the forecast details for this Friday afternoon, clouds giving way to sun, and that is happening already across much of the area. Winds will increase, especially around the Buffalo metro, maybe up to 15 to 30 miles per hour out of the southwest, and the high temperature 64 downtown to about 70 inland this afternoon. For tonight, partly to mostly cloudy skies, windy this evening, the lows 43 to 48. Then tomorrow, morning clouds will thin. It turns out to be a pretty pleasant day. Highs 57 to 61, lighter winds. And on Sunday, bright sunshine across the Niagara frontier. Few fair weather cumulus clouds across the higher terrain south and east, mixing in 64 to 69. The next storm impacts the area on Monday with increasing clouds, rain developing in the afternoon and evening, 65, and we're still left with some scattered showers Tuesday and Wednesday next week in 63.